I'm David Irvin. I'm a trial attorney with Allen & Allen. Now that Labor Day and the summer is behind us, you may notice something different. The school buses are back out on the road. It's a good opportunity for us to pause and consider the basic rules of school bus safety that we all need to keep in mind now that school is back in session. Virginia law requires all drivers to stop for a stopped school bus. That applies to drivers following behind the school bus, as well as those drivers going towards the school bus in the opposite direction. The failure to come to a stop for a stopped school bus can result in a traffic citation for reckless driving. Every driver needs to stop when they see that stop sign on the side of the school bus. At that point, you are at a school bus stop, so there are going to be children potentially loading and unloading on the bus from all directions. So use that opportunity to stop, to scan around, get a sense for where those children are. And keep in mind that the children are excited. They're ready to get to school, they're ready to get home from school. So they very well may be running out, they may be rushing to try to catch the bus, they may be rushing to get home. Once the school bus stops displaying that stop sign and starts moving, give one last scan around, make sure all the children are on the bus, make sure all the children have made it safely to the other side of the road. Then once the school bus starts moving, you can be confident that you can go along and follow along behind it. There are exceptions to the rule to always stop when the school bus is displaying that stop sign. One of the primary exceptions is if there is a divided median in the roadway and you are traveling on the other side of that median in the opposite direction. Still always a good idea to scan around and look for children, but the law specifically does not require you to stop for a stopped school bus when you have a median separating you on that divided highway. Another exception to the law to always stop for a stopped school bus is if there's a law enforcement officer or a crossing guard who is directing traffic in an area. There could be a situation there where there's a stopped school bus who's loading or unloading children, but that law enforcement officer is helping to direct traffic. They may direct you to go around in a certain situation, and of course you are entitled and obligated to follow the direction of that law enforcement officer when he or she is directing traffic around a stopped school bus. Now that it's back to school time, there are a lot of conversations that we're having with our children about rules and things to keep in mind when they go back to school, and one of the best conversations to have is school bus safety. It's important to remind our children that they want to stay still at that bus stop until the school bus has arrived, until it has stopped, and until it has displayed that stop sign to give all of the traffic moving around it the opportunity to come to a stop. I also always remind my daughter with respect to school bus safety of the importance of making sure that the school bus driver can see you at all times. There's really two main ways to ensure that. One, never run around the bus or directly in front of the bus. If I'm at the bus stop at the end of the day and you're hopping off and are excited to see me, don't rush so much that you're cutting directly behind the bus. Second, I tell her always to keep a safe distance away from the bus. That's about 6 feet. The reason for that is that if you're any closer, the bus driver may have trouble seeing you. Another safety consideration is the importance of getting to the bus stop at least about 5 minutes early, is so that your child is not in a situation where they are running down the street after the bus. That becomes a safety problem. In the work that I do, unfortunately, I'm dealing with traffic accidents on a daily basis. We never want to see those unfortunate accidents, but I can say that oftentimes the worst accidents that we do see, the most heartbreaking situations, are those that involve children, and those that involve children that are pedestrians. As a personal injury attorney and as a father, it is important to me that we help convey all of this information that we can share with our children now that we're back to school with respect to school bus safety. I'm David Irvin, and I'm an Allen.